What is up, everybody? Deeper Depths here with the Deeper Level. Listen, I'm back at it again with another video. Listen, I want you right now to like and subscribe to this channel. Also, hit that notification bell so you're notified every time I go live and more content becomes available. I've been going through some changes in corporate America, and of course, I started a new job as a finance manager within the auto industry, and so I wanted to make sure that I was very comfortable with that job, that I found my footing, because it's an extreme change going from my other line of work. So with that being said, I've got everything down now. I know the ropes, and so I'm jumping back on to create some content. This was a huge weekend, and for those of you who follow my Twitter, I told y'all that I had a huge confirmation and that I had huge news. So here it goes. I'm about to drop the bomb in just a second, but before I do that, I had an opportunity to drive down to Shreveport, Louisiana to GeekCon. My guy Najee Jeter, who plays Miles Morales in Insomniac Spider-Man, Miles Morales, and also the upcoming Spider-Man 2 dropping October the 20th. That is my guy. I had an opportunity to meet him personally. I'm also getting ready to play this clip just to show you what my experience was like. Now, of course, keep in mind I had to edit about 4 minutes out of this particular clip because he gave me some information. Let me tell you, he dropped me a bone and I caught it. He said something indirectly that we're going to be discussing that is a huge confirmation for the future of Marvel Spider-Man 2. Catch that word, the future of Marvel Spider-Man 2. But check out this clip. Out, y'all. Deeper Depths, getting ready to go meet Najee Jeter. Spider-Man 2 coming October the 20th. Miles Morales, you know what time it is. Let's do it.
What's up, brother? Hey, you're in my city now, man.
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
You know I'm here.
Yes,
you know
sir.
What's going on? You know I'm from Atlanta, so this is...
You're from ATL? Yes, sir. That's right.
Y'all neighbors.
Yes,
know,
sir.
You
Yes, sir.
know, I'm a dirty bird. I'm a dirty bird all day. What's going on, man? You doing all right?
Deeper Depths. Yes, sir.
Deeper Depths.
Yes, sir.
So, Deeper Depths. This is my boy. This is my boy. Shout out to Twitter. Shout out to IG. Deeper Depths. My man was on. Who was on? Who was Streamly?
Yeah, Streamly. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
IG, Twitter,
All that.
We broke the podcast with Tony Todd.
That's right.
Yep. So we had
My man Deeper Depths in the building.
Yes, sir. Man, we got to get you on the podcast someday, bro.
Yeah, man.
Just around your schedule, bro. Again,
Okay.
I get it, man. I understand. You got a lot going on. October 20th is going to be a huge day. And even if it's after the fact,
We'll make that happen.
man, we'll make it happen. What I got to do to get this signed, bro?
You need my email?
All right, so now that you've had a chance to see that, I'm going to jump back into a video of an interview that I did with Tony Todd right here on this channel. This was back in November, I believe the first day of December. I'm sorry, December the 1st of 2022. This is something that he said, and it always stood out to me. I tried my best to hold my facial expressions together on camera, but I heard him say something very, very particular. And I want you to take a listen to that now, and then I'll jump into the news that I've got that lets me know that the future of Marvel Spider-Man 2 is much bigger than any of us can ever even imagine. Check out this clip with my guy, Tony Todd.
So we all know that Spider-Man 2 is going to come out 2023.
Yes.
This other project, not saying it's a game or not, but that probably won't have a hit date of 2024. So you always have, so I got something to back up.
Okay, so key words here. Tony Todd specifically says this other project, hint, hint, that it probably wouldn't have a hit date until 2024, but they are working on that. And he said he didn't say whether it was a game or not. But now, I've always wondered about that statement and tried to dissect it. So, of course, many of you who had heard the interview initially thought, hey, they're working on a solo game for Venom, just like they did Miles Morales, that will come out after the fact of Spider-Man 2. Now, of course, all of us know that the original Spider-Man on PS4 did receive 3 different DLC chapters. It did receive 3 different DLC chapters. So we know that the hype surrounding this game of Marvel Spider-Man 2 is not going to end with just the game that we get on October 20th. Yes, there is more and I got the confirmation that I needed to put 2 and 2 together over this previous weekend when I had a chance to meet Najee Jeter. And I'm gonna tell you what he said. Now, I had to edit this out of the video. Of course, I'm not gonna say anything that would jeopardize his career or that would jeopardize an NDA, and I will explain to you exactly how he said it. Now, again, each one of you know that if you've watched my channel, we're only going to present the facts. I'm never going to say anything that's not the truth. I'm never going to try to confirm anything. I'm never going to say nothing just for clickbait. If I say it, you can count on it. I've had many celebrity actors on this channel, and I built my brand off of integrity. If I say somebody is coming to the deeper level, they're coming. Now, many of you know that we did set it up to where Najee Jeter is going to be appearing on this channel. He gave me the confirmation that he would be appearing, and so we are going to work that out and set up a date. I'm working on a huge podcast that will include heroes and villains. Preferably, we'll have Tony, we'll have Najee, we'll have one of the writers, Brittany Morris, Stephen O. Young, Mr. Negative. Hopefully, we can get them all and work out a date to come together. But while I was talking with Najee Jeter, he gave me his email address first of all, and that's so that we can stay in contact to set up this podcast. So I was really grateful to get his personal email. But he said something specifically. We were discussing what a potential date would look like, and I told him in the video if he would like to do the podcast after the fact that the game drops on October the 20th, I totally understand, because of course we want to respect NDAs. I don't want to have him on and him be limited in what he can and cannot say. I know it's close around to the game. The official marketing has started. So I began to tell him that even if we do the interview after October the 20th, that would be perfectly fine with me. And this is what he said, chat. In his exact words, he said, okay, even if we did an interview for 2024, if I couldn't make it until then, would that be okay? And I said, yes, that will be okay. And then he went on to describe, he said, yes, because myself, Tony Todd, and Yuri Lowenthal are working on a project in 2024 all together. Now, listen. With what Tony Todd had already said, I put 2 and 2 together that was the confirmation that we needed. So yes, this is going to be related to a game, specifically based off that. Of course, Tony Todd said in December of 2022 that he was working on something, whether he couldn't say it was a game or not, but it wouldn't have a hit date until 2024. But then the fact that Najee said himself, Yuri Lowenthal, and Tony Todd are going to be working on something in 2024 that's going to come out, it has to confirm a game. Why do you say that? Because each one of these are actors on this particular game, Spider-Man 2. So now we have to figure out, are we talking about DLC that's coming? Are we talking about a separate game altogether in which Venom is going to get? Or are we talking about something that's going to be related to multiplayer? Because we know that they put some fillers out there, Insomniac, and said that there is another AAA title game that they're going to be working on that's going to be multiplayer. Imagine something with the Spider family, because again, we are told that Gwen is supposed to be in Spider-Man 2. At some point in time, they're going to introduce her. We know she exists within the universe. Could you imagine a game, and again, I don't want to compare the two, but could you imagine a game like Gotham Knights, except with the fact of the Spider family in it? Give us Miles, give us Gwen, give us Peter, give us a playable Venom, whatever the case may be, some type of multiplayer game. Not saying or confirming that it is that, but what I am saying and confirming is that we've got a lot to look forward with the future of Insomniac and Spider-Man 2, and something that is going to be tied to the Spider-Man brand. The fact that Yuri, the fact that Tony, and the fact that Najee is going to be working on a project collectively in 2024 tells me that something big is coming to Marvel Spider-Man 2. Let me know your thoughts and comments. Make sure that you share this, get the word out. Let me know what you think it's going to be. Do you think it's going to be something multiplayer? Do you think it's just going to be DLC content? Or do you think it's going to be a separate game that's not as big as Marvel Spider-Man 2, but a spin-off game kind of like Miles Morales was? Anyway, let me know your thoughts and comments below. Don't forget, like and subscribe to this channel. Also hit the notification bell, and we will be back at you with another video. This is Deeper Depth signing out on the deeper level. Peace.
Let's get it. pull up to the spot, blaze, chopping, valet, parking, red carpet, pause the scene like a DVR show stopping. Bartender, when we hit the club, you know it's bottle popping. We know how to celebrate, we know how to celebrate.